Welcome to our channel. We're thrilled to have you here today as we delve into a topic that affects so many of us. Relationships are complex, and marriage is one of the most significant commitments we can make in our lives. Yet, despite our best intentions, many of us find ourselves in marriages that don't quite work out the way we hoped. Why is that? What leads us to choose the wrong person to spend our lives with? Let's explore this together. Today, we're diving into why so many of us end up marrying the wrong person. It's a question that has puzzled relationship experts and individuals alike for generations. We often enter relationships with high hopes and dreams, believing we've found our perfect match. But somewhere along the way, things can go awry. You think you've found the one, but somewhere along the way, things go wrong. Misunderstandings, unmet expectations, and personal growth can all contribute to the unraveling of a relationship. It's not uncommon to feel blindsided when the person you thought was your soulmate turns out to be incompatible in fundamental ways. Love is the greatest gift, but choosing a life partner? That's a decision that shouldn't be taken lightly. It's easy to get swept up in the romance and excitement of a new relationship, but it's crucial to look beyond the initial attraction. A successful marriage requires more than just love. It demands a deep understanding of each other's values, goals, and aspirations. It's about more than just butterflies and grand gestures. It's about shared values, respect, and understanding. Communication is key, and being able to navigate life's challenges together is essential. Many people overlook these critical aspects in the early stages of a relationship, only to realize their importance later on. So, let's explore 15 surprising reasons why people might find themselves saying "I do" to the wrong person. From societal pressures to personal insecurities, there are numerous factors that can influence our choices. By understanding these reasons, we can better navigate our relationships and make more informed decisions about our future partners. Stay tuned as we uncover these surprising insights and learn how to build stronger, more fulfilling relationships. Let's talk about something that might seem obvious but often gets overlooked: life goals. We all have dreams and aspirations, things we want to achieve, places we want to go, and experiences we want to have. But how often do we sit down and really think about these goals in the context of our relationships? When you're caught up in love, it's easy to brush aside practical considerations. The excitement and passion can make it seem like nothing else matters. But the truth is, love alone isn't enough to sustain a long-term relationship. Have you really talked about what forever looks like? Have you discussed your long-term goals, your dreams, and your plans for the future? It's crucial to have these conversations early on. Do you both want children? If so, how many? And when? These are important questions that need clear answers. Raising a family is a significant commitment that requires mutual understanding and agreement. Where do you see yourselves in the future? Do you want to live in the city, the suburbs, or perhaps a rural area? What about your career aspirations? Are you both willing to support each other's professional growth? Without a shared vision, the whole thing can crumble. Misaligned goals and expectations can lead to frustration, resentment, and ultimately, the breakdown of the relationship. So, before you say "I do," take the time to understand your partner's aspirations. Sit down together and have an open, honest conversation about your future. Discuss your goals, your dreams, and your plans. It might not be the most romantic conversation, but it's a necessary one. By aligning your goals and creating a shared vision for your future, you can build a strong foundation for a lasting and fulfilling relationship. Many people confuse love and compatibility. Love is passionate and exciting, but compatibility is about the day-to-day. It's about shared values, communication, and handling conflict. You can be in love, but without compatibility, that love can wither. True compatibility is about weathering life's storms together. Ask yourself, can we dance in the rain together? Are we willing to grow together? Society often tells us our worth is tied to our relationship status. We're bombarded with messages about finding the one by a certain age, but there's no deadline for finding love. Your worth comes from within, not from a ring on your finger. Don't let anyone rush you into marriage. You are worthy of love, on your own terms, in your own time. Let's talk about red flags, those gut feelings that tell us something's not right. We can't afford to ignore them. They won't disappear once you say, "I do." Red flags are your intuition trying to guide you. Ignoring them can lead to years of heartache and regret. You deserve a love that feels safe and respects you. Marrying for the wrong reasons can trip people up. Looks fade, money comes and goes, but qualities like kindness and integrity deepen over time. You can't build a lasting relationship on superficiality. Ask yourself, what are we building this on? True love runs deeper than surface appearances. Don't settle for anything less than a love that nourishes and inspires you. Loneliness is powerful, but you can't marry it away. A healthy relationship starts from a place of self-love. It's about two individuals choosing to share their lives, not two halves trying to make a whole. Embrace your singleness and get to know yourself. The most important relationship you'll ever have is with yourself. You are worthy of love just as you are. We live in a world of instant gratification, but love takes time. Rushing into marriage without truly knowing someone is risky. Take the time to really get to know your partner, flaws and all. See how they handle stress and treat others. The honeymoon phase fades, and you want someone you respect and admire. Enjoy the journey and pay attention to the little things. Fear can drive us to make poor decisions. When anxiety takes the wheel, it often steers us away from what we truly desire. It clouds our judgment, making us believe that we must settle for less than we deserve. This fear can be paralyzing, leading us to choose partners who may not be the best fit for us, simply because we are afraid of being alone. Sometimes we settle for good enough because we're afraid of being alone. The silence of solitude can be deafening, and the thought of facing it can push us into relationships that don't fulfill us. We convince ourselves that any company is better than none, but this mindset can trap us in a cycle of dissatisfaction and longing for something more. Settling out of fear denies you the opportunity for a love that sets your soul on fire. True love is not just about companionship, it's about finding someone who ignites your passions and supports your dreams. When you settle, you miss out on the chance to experience a relationship that is deeply fulfilling and transformative. You deserve a love that makes your heart race and your spirit soar. Don't let fear dictate your choices. Embrace the uncertainty and trust that the right person will come into your life when the time is right. It takes courage to wait for the love you deserve, but it's worth it. By facing your fears and holding out for the right partner, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities and a future filled with joy and connection. You are worthy of a love that makes you feel alive. Remember that you deserve to be with someone who appreciates you for who you are and brings out the best in you. A love that makes you feel seen, valued, and cherished is not just a dream, it's a possibility. Believe in your worth and don't settle for anything less than extraordinary. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is walk away from something that's not serving you. It takes immense strength to leave a relationship that doesn't fulfill you, but doing so is a powerful act of self-love. By walking away, you make space for the right person to enter your life. Trust in your journey and have faith that the love you seek is out there waiting for you. Marriage isn't a magic wand. It won't erase your problems. Unresolved issues often resurface after the vows. Marriage amplifies everything, the good and the bad. Have those tough conversations before you walk down the aisle. A healthy marriage is built on honesty and communication. Use marriage as an opportunity to grow together. Family is important, but their expectations can lead us astray. No one can truly understand your relationship except you and your partner. Honor your own timeline and feelings, even if it means disappointing others. True love shouldn't feel like an obligation. It should feel like a joyful celebration of your connection. Fairy tales can set us up for disappointment in the real world. Real love isn't always glamorous. It's about the quiet moments and unwavering support. Don't get caught up in romantic ideals. Real love is messy and imperfect. It's about choosing each other, day after day, even when it's hard. True love is about building a life together, flaws and all. Emotional maturity is essential for any successful relationship. It's about taking responsibility for your emotions and having empathy. Relationships require vulnerability and a willingness to work through challenges. Emotional maturity is a journey, not a destination. It's about learning from your mistakes and growing together. Develop your emotional intelligence and communicate effectively. Financial compatibility is about shared values, mutual understanding, and common goals. Money represents security, freedom, and opportunities. Honest conversations about money are crucial for a healthy relationship. Talk about your financial goals, spending habits, and debts. Create a budget together and stick to it. Financial compatibility is about working as a team to achieve your dreams. Seeking validation through marriage can lead to disappointment. Your worth comes from within, not from a partner. Don't give away your power by seeking external validation. You are worthy of love and belonging just as you are. A healthy relationship is about two whole individuals sharing their lives. Remember, your value comes from your unique gifts and contributions. Unrealistic expectations can sabotage relationships. No one is perfect, not even your partner. Real love is about accepting imperfections and loving each other through the good and bad. Love is a verb, a choice you make every day. A healthy relationship is about teamwork and compromise. Embrace your differences and choose to love each other unconditionally. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey. We've covered a lot of ground together today. Choosing a life partner can feel overwhelming, but remember, you are not alone. Approach love with intention, mindfulness, and awareness. Understand yourself deeply and what you truly need for a fulfilling, lasting relationship.